On Good Friday, we give you good news. DJ Lagway looking pretty good. Napier speaks about that. Some portal movement, some crystal balls, some more portal movement with basketball. It's related intro. Let's talk about it, baby. Come on. Yes, sir. How y'all doing? Good to see you. Smash the like button and subscribe. Shout out to our sponsors today, FOCO. They've been powering with us all season long, but we got a new code with them. HIGHTOPSPORTS. That's it. It's clean. It's simple. We're rocking and rolling. Check the link out down in the description below. Use the code HIGHTOPSPORTS on anything, on everything except things that are already discounted and pre-orders. But everything else, you can get on the action with HIGHTOPSPORTS. We were rocking the overalls. We're looking to have two big tailgates, the first two games of the year, and then two away games, and then I've got some kids' duty to handle as we're having a baby here. But we're looking to really ramp up two big tailgates for those games, so you can look fantastic in whether it's overalls or what other kind of gear they have. Check out FOCO. Use code HIGHTOPSPORTS, baby. Let's get after it. Let's talk about it. DJ Lagway obviously has been a big point of conversation for everybody for the last couple of weeks, and Napier spoke about it during the presser after the spring game, and he also went on the Chris Dorian show today on SEC and spoke about it. Here's what he had to say in regards to DJ Lagway. Take a listen.
We have no concern. We've dotted all the I's and crossed all the T's. You know, we've been a little bit short-lipped, tight-lipped about it, just in respect to the family and the way they want to handle it. But in general, we have a really good plan. We're working with exceptional people. And, he'll begin throwing here in a couple weeks. So everything is on schedule. He's in a great place, and he's been able to practice. He's been able to stay connected with the team, and he's obviously in return to play, and the rehab part is going really well. We start OTAs in the first week of June, and he'll be 100% by that point.
So there you have it. Kind of just reconfirming what we pretty much already knew. I guess nothing fishy's going on in Gainesville anymore as things have moved on. And like he kind of mentioned at the first half of that, I said, look, we wanted to keep things tight-lipped in respect to the family, which we kind of knew that and heard that as well, too. It's like, look, we don't need to be just spreading out a bunch of information. Let us go through this process and handle it how we want to handle it. And that's what Coach Napier did. Look, he understands his role, that he's got to kind of sometimes stand in front of the bullets that are being thrown his way and take it for what it is. But look, fantastic news here that DJ Lagway is going to be 100% starting in June. It feels like, we're at the end of April here. We were kind of still living off that high of the spring game. There are some visits that are going to be coming up. We had a great conversation with Corey Bender. Part of that interview was posted this morning. The rest of it will be posted tomorrow. But we talked about the recruiting schedule, which will be coming up at the end of May, first week of June, and a second week of June. So about 3 massive OV weekends happening. Actually, our guy Swolder just posted on our Hightop Sports website our new article about that schedule and who will be visiting thus far, who have announced they'll be visiting throughout some of those weekends. Will Griffin being one of those guys, of course, for these official weekends, which is really where all the bread and butter and all the legwork is going to be made for the transfer portal. Now, let's talk about this here. We've got Mr. Saquon Patterson from the Miami Hurricanes set to be visiting in the next week or so, per our guy Keith Napier at On3. Now, this is an interesting development because also today, which was announced, which is different from what we heard on Wednesday, is that Gregory Smith has officially signed the paperwork to go into the portal. So, remember, he entered into the portal about a week and a half ago. We talked about it. Then on Wednesday, there were some reports that he could possibly be returning. We talked about that with Keith. Keith said, look, we don't have confirmation on it, but the news seems to be trending in the right direction. Well, I guess 24 hours went by, and they go, you know what? We're not going to figure those things out. So now enter in Saquon Peterson, who is Miami's DB. Again, Gregory Smith favored to possibly go to Miami. It looks like it's just kind of an even swap. Patterson, is a top one, or was a top 100 recruit, ranked 63rd in the country.
Spring is perfect time to get organized. For me, a top priority is my financial wellness, which feels more important than ever. Thanks to Rocket Money, my goals feel achievable. They show me all my subscriptions right in one place and help me easily cancel ones that I forgot I've been paying for. Rocket Money also pulls together all my spending across my different accounts so I can clearly track my spending habits and see where I can cut back. Listen, we're pumped to be sponsored and working alongside Rocket Money, as you can tell. Been pumping this for the last couple of days. What's fantastic is you can see all of your subscriptions in one place. Not only that, but if you need to, through the app, you can cancel your subscriptions on the spot, and Rocket Money will handle it for you, so you don't have to go through all the hassles and nonsense that those subscriptions typically run you through. It's also your little personal accountant. You can see how much is going out, how much is coming in, where it is going out. The wife's is ordering too much Amazon. You can see what's going on. I keep telling her it doesn't work. I even told her, we got Rocket Money. We've got to be well behaved. That doesn't work either. But I'm doing my best I can, boys. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and saved a total of 500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year on all the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/HIGHTOPSPORTS today. That's rocketmoney.com/HIGHTOPSPORTS.
Star kid when he came out in his recruiting class. I believe it was 2024 is what his recruiting class here. Let me take a look. I've got it pulled up right here. 6 foot, 195. Went to school with, I believe that's Jeremiah Smith's school. I can't see when he committed. Okay, so he enrolled January 16, 2024. So he's had a full year. He played last year, similar to Gregory Smith. So again, same class as Gregory Smith, basically an even keel. So this will be something to kind of keep an eye on. Again, we had 98%, 99% with Bryce Thornton. Gregory Smith entered into the portal. Now, we did talk with Cam Parker and with and Keith on Wednesday about how many spots there were. We're kind of over the limit. So keep your eyes and ears peeled on what could be coming, because also Aiden Warner became a scholarship player today. So congrats to him. We talked about that on Wednesday as well with Balin on the possibilities of him becoming a scholarship athlete. And now, as of today, he is. So I believe that puts him at 87 now, if I'm not mistaken, because Cam was not counting Gregory Smith when he released that article. So a lot of things probably still left to get moved around. Nothing crazy, I would assume, but something definitely to keep an eye on. As for recruiting, which we talked with Corey Bender, again, just kind of a quick overview here. Some crystal balls came flying in. You can't see me right now. That's okay. The big one, obviously, being C.J. Hester, as Devin Jackson. I believe he decommitted, the 3-star guy. But C.J. Hester, 6'1", top safety, top 1 or 2 safety, I believe, according to On3 in the country, was crystal balled alongside Vlad Stone, I believe. All this we talked about with Corey Bender. So I don't want to give too much away, because in that video that we posted tomorrow with Corey, we went over all of these guys. He talked about every single one of these recruits, what he likes about them, how he feels, his confidence level, hearing his words, not just the numbers. So we will dive more into that on tomorrow. If you guys want to continue on keeping up with recruiting, keep your eyes on that for that video there. Another big thing that happened today, which kind of, I would say, threw us all for a loop. We were riding this big high. We landed Xavier Lee. It looks like Gregory Smith's coming back. Florida is on a burner. We are just spewing nonsense on the Bird app, okay? We are having ourselves a blast. And then next day we wake up and it's like, hey, look, relax, pump the brakes a little bit. Sam Alexis and someone else who entered into the portal. We saw him kind of take some strides, make some moves towards the end of the year. And then when Micah came back, he really just took a back seat and didn't see him too much. So that kind of seemed like that was writing on the wall. Leads me to believe we got to feel good about the Rubens and the Alexis coming back. But Aberdeen, we loved him. I mean, he became a fan favorite. The spark off the bench that we all loved. Great handles. It just felt like he was just unconscious when he was playing. You were able to go from Walter Clayton to Aberdeen, and typically when you take a step back like that, you're like, you got the secondary in. We didn't feel like that. We love when Aberdeen was in. Again, when I was at the game, the spring game in the championship, and they were announcing those players to come out, obviously Walter, Will, and Elijah got massive cheers along with some other guys. But Aberdeen got his love when he came out. So definitely loved and respected. And I think about, too, with the portal, man. Guy just won a national championship. He doesn't even get to just go be a king on campus for a year. He's already going to be gone. He's hitting the portal. He's out of here. This one stings. This one sucks. Look, I think Todd has done himself, if there's anybody to trust going after the portal making eval, it's going to be Todd, the Todd father. I know there was crystal ball for the guard from Ohio and A.J. Brown. His brother plays. So you got Xavier Lee and A.J. Brown. All of a sudden, this guard room just got thick again. So could he be fighting for some time and maybe have to move positions and wasn't really wanting to and probably asking for some money? Probably a handful of those things there that he was dealing with. So this is the tough part. Would love to see him come back to kind of be part of that run. It sounds like Houston is making a push from what I'm seeing. How much truth is to that? Don't hold me to it. But all in all, a lot of great stuff, a lot of great things going on here with Florida Gators football. Of course, keep you guys up to date as much as we possibly can. Smash the like button and subscribe. You know the drill. Turn the bell on, because right now there seems to be, with this portal going on, it's hot and heavy, and we'll try to keep you guys updated as much as we possibly can. If you just want to read some articles, the boy Swolder has been cranking them out. We've got Derek the Duck and our guy Gavin Skipper. They're writing their own little opinionated articles as well. So High Top boys are coming at you in all different directions. If you guys want to get more content, HIGHTOPSPORT.com, no S, HIGHTOPSPORT.com to get in on that action as well. Y'all be good. I love y'all. Smash the like button. We'll see you in the next one. Peace and love, baby.